Hey, StarCrafters, Wookie here. Ladder game, and this is pretty cool. So I thought I would show it to you. I am Wookie, red Protoss on Delta Quadrant in the bottom left position. My opponent is withkittens. It says so right there. And he is also Protoss in the upper right. Now, Protoss versus Protoss is the matchup that I've been getting the most. I don't know why that is. Well, I mean, I would assume it's because a lot of people play Protoss. But is that what you're getting? Are you getting a lot of Protoss opponents? Because it seems like every other game I'm getting a Protoss opponent. But I want to show you what withkittens does, and this game is more about him than it is me, for sure. So we're looking at his base. He doesn't do anything outrageous to begin with. The pylon gate assimilator is all standard. He gets a zealot right here. Takes him a little while, so not as tight. I looked him up after the game. He is ranked 8th in his silver league. At the time of this playing, I was ranked 2 in my bronze league, so they pulled a tougher opponent for me to see what I could do. And you can see I'm scouting around. He actually sent a zealot all the way across the map. I thought was kind of interesting. I've got that handled. But right here, I'm just trying to keep my probe alive and get a look at what he's doing. I get a little bit of a look, and I make an assumption. See, I did see that. I bet you I did see that, but missed it in game. Where's my vision? Right here? See? Man, I just missed that. I wish I'd seen that, but you guys saw what it was, right? It's a freaking Twilight Council, and that's going down at like the 4.5 minute mark or whatnot. But I remember seeing the second gateway and thinking he must be going 4 gate, so I put down 4 to try to defend against it, figuring I would push out, and if I ran into him doing a 4 gate too, I would back up and try to defend. But obviously he didn't 4 gate. He goes for a zealot charge right away. He basically raced to zealot charge. Got his warp gates and is just cranking out zealots on 3 gates, 1 gas. You see no second gas here. Made a fair amount of probes. Well, about a 4 gates worth. That's not even 16 right there. There's 1 in gas that I couldn't select, so I would say pretty light on the probes. Oh, and look, crap is happening, and I totally missed it because I was talking about probes on gas. At least I wasn't talking about probes with gas, huh? Well, I pushed out with a 4 gate pylon here, and our first exchange, I think I won. Our second exchange, 3 zealots versus 3 stalkers, I think he's ahead on that. So I warp in again, and what did I go faster? Let's go faster times 2. And so I make my second little push up here, and these charge lots you can see are tanking for him, and he keeps backing these stalkers up, back to stalkers up, back to stalkers up. I'm trying to chase him down. Warp in some zealots. Charge in, back to stalkers up. Oh, I almost got that one. And so he makes this little wall with his charge lots. He's got 3 stalkers to pick me apart. And it's beautiful. I keep doing my warp ins. You can see I'm really low on gas. And I'm having trouble making enough money. You only get so many warp in cycles on a 4 gate, and I got right to the edge of them there. I could have moved a pylon closer. I could have sent these zealots in. Okay, there they go. I'm finally moving a pylon closer, but that cost me a lot of money. That was, a zealot's worth to move that pylon in. You can see just marking these stalkers, and since I had his stalkers tied up, I decided I was going to take this pylon. I noticed that it was the only one powering all this crap. So I figure I'll let my zealots do the distraction. And it worked. I got the pylon, depowered all this stuff, but he had enough units. And he supply blocked. I just could not maintain the production course, he's only producing on 3 gateways, so it's easier for him to produce. I'm trying to produce on 4. I just burped. I hope you guys didn't hear that. What does that taste like? Oh, I remember. Okay. Much better the first time. But at this point, you can see, I think this is my desperate last warping attempt, and he's just microed these stalkers to keep them back, and keeps warping in zealots to tank, and it was super effective. I got another warp in here, and he's got 6 units to my 4, and shields are recharged, so this is where I back off. I finally called it off. I'm like, I cannot break that. So that was sad. These zealots are a little weepy because they know their 4 gate is over. And if we look at the production tab, well, he's already got 2 gateways coming in. I don't know why those aren't on the production. Oh, they're there, right there, because I was looking at me instead of him. I've done this a few times. So here's his gateways coming down. Templar Archives, or Dark Shrine, or there it is, Dark Shrine. He goes straight for the Dark Shrine. In my base, I'm like, oh crap, I need a forge. I don't have any money. I don't have any units. So I threw down the forge for upgrades and cannons because I figure the cannons will help me hold my front. I was impressed with that, by the way. I mean, that is honest. When I'm getting pwned, when I get rolled with a strat I haven't seen before, I respect. So anyway, here I am stuck in my base with like 4 units building cannons to try to survive, which is probably bad. I don't know. Maybe I could have held that with units and gone for Colossus. I don't know. But my opponent is he's lighter on probes, but he's actually pretty weak on units too. I didn't realize that. But anyway, I promise you, this game goes on. You can see the timer because I don't cover it up. This game goes on for 29 minutes and 13 seconds, and it includes Dark Templar killing all my probes. So I will fast forward it way to the end, just so you guys can see what it looks like. How come it won't let me fast forward way to the end? Someone who knows how to do this, show me how to get it to fast forward way to the end. I don't know why it doesn't do that. But there's an interesting look at one way to combat a 4 gate. Now I checked the timing on this. I was at his ramp at about 7 minutes 30-ish seconds. So, I mean, that was a little bit late, but only a little bit. What he did there was pretty darn solid, and it's something you can consider doing in Protoss versus Protoss. If you can confirm or suspect you're getting 4-gated. Okay, here it is right here. Whoa, pause. You can see my observer. Wait, there it is. It's way down here by his base. I had just got it down there. And you can see his Dark Templar. I had 1 freaking observer. And I had built cannons up here, but not anywhere where, I needed them against Dark Templar. And he kills all my probes. And actually I get most of them away back to here. But then when I finally get my observer, I drag a big box and go to attack them, and I can select all my probes. So I basically run all my probes directly at his Dark Templar on purpose. I mean, on accident, but on purpose, because I did tell them to do it. So that was miserable. Just miserable. See, there we go. I was like, oh, here, have all my probes while my units get stuck in the choke that I built. So I've got like 6 probes left. So yeah, don't do that. That's bad. Okay. And I somehow managed to survive for like another 8 minutes, but I'm gonna tell you, like at the end of the game, there's like Colossus standing here, and there's zealots up here. Then at this point I'm typing, I know it's over. And you guys do too. Do you want to see it? I mean, does it matter? Does it matter that I'm just massing up units at my gate waiting for my death? He took a oh, did you see that? Look at that. There's Colossus, there's Stalkers, there's Zealots. Look at me. I pushed out. I was like, I gotta do something. And the Death March. There you go. And here's where I ask him if he doesn't mind if I cast it, because I'm getting in the habit of doing that. Because the last thing I want to do is crank somebody off because I put their game on my channel. So there's a look at that. Congratulations, With Kittens. Good game. And nice strat, man. I dig that versus 4-gate. Charge lots with 3 stalkers. Keep the stalkers alive and win some more. So good luck, have fun on your ladder games, guys. I am the Wookie. I will see you later.